right, let's go ahead and review polygons. So this lesson today is going to kind of be a review of our lesson from yesterday and the day before. All right, so remember, we are talking about polygons, and we know that we can identify what a polygon's name is by looking at its attributes. Okay, so we can look at this definition. Let's review what is a polygon. A polygon is a closed shape with multiple straight sides, vertices, and angles. Okay, so all three of these shapes are polygons because they all have straight sides, many angles, vertices, and sides, and they're also all closed. But they are not all called the same thing. Yes, they are all polygons, but they each have their own names. We learned yesterday that polygons are named based off of their different attributes. So how many sides, how many angles, how many vertices, using Greek prefixes. Okay? Let's review what those Greek prefixes were. The first word that we have is triangle. Okay, triangle. And we said that tri means three because a triangle has three sides, three vertices, and three angles. So tri means three. Okay. The next one that we talked about was quadrilateral. And we said that quad means four. And there are four main quadrilaterals: squares, trapezoids, rectangles, and rhombus. Okay. Those are all considered quadrilaterals. Okay, they all have four sides. They are all considered quadrilaterals. Okay, our next one was a pentagon. Now, the pentagon that we normally see looks like these first two. Okay, that's the first shape. Like when we see that shape, we're like, oh, that's a pentagon, because it looks like the normal shaped pentagon. Now, if you look over here, we have a different kind of pentagon, but it is still considered a pentagon because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. It has 5 vertices, and it has 5 angles. Okay, so penta means 5. All right, our next one is hexa. We know that a hexagon means 6. So here are 3 different examples of a hexagon. Okay, even though they don't all look the same, they all have 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. So it doesn't matter what the shape looks like, it matters how many sides, angles, and vertices it has. And our last one that we went over yesterday is an octagon. Okay, remember, it doesn't matter what it looks like, it only matters how many sides it has. So if we see a shape that has 8 sides, 8 vertices, and 8 angles, then we know that that is an octagon, because octa means 8. Okay, so even this one over here that looks like a heart, it's still an octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Okay, it has 8 angles, it has 8 vertices, so it is an octagon. All right, so now we are going to practice some. Okay, I want you to get out your Go math book, your big fat Go math book, and we are going to be on page 518. That's lesson 11.3. Okay, so go ahead and grab your book and open to 11.3, page 518. All right, so this is just a review of what we have done today. Remember, we can count the sides and the vertices to name two-dimensional shapes. All right, it gives us a review. A quadrilateral means 4. Pentagon, you're going to count the sides. So here we go. Quadrilateral, if it has 4 sides, it also has 4 vertices. Let me get my pen going. So we have 4 sides, and we also have 4 vertices. My next word is pentagon. I heard the word penta. I'm going to count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, why do we draw little lines on the sides? Very good, to make sure we don't miss any or we don't count any twice. So I think it has 5, but I'm going to count this one to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. So a pentagon has 5 sides. If it has 5 sides, how many vertices does it have? 5. Very good, because we know that they have the same amount. Here we go. Hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one has 6 sides. Let's see if this one does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. So a hexagon has 6 sides, which means it also has 6 vertices. All right. I want you to fill out 1, 2, and 3. Now, this one should be pretty easy because they're up here. Okay, it's already shown it. All right, so once you have finished 1, 2, and 3 on this page, you are going to go on to your next 2 pages. And these are the 2 pages you're going to turn in to Miss Gates today. You're going to complete page 519 and 520 and take a picture of them and turn them into Miss Gates on Seesaw. All right, so 519 and 520 today. All right, and don't forget, you also have 15 minutes worth of practice on MobyMax, which will also be working with pentagons and the different names for polygons. All right, have a great afternoon. I'll see you in groups.